Welcome to a podcast of total terror. Night of the Nerdy Laser. A podcast which celebrates films of horror. Night of the Nerdy Laser. A night with a podcast that won't stay dead. A podcast of total horror. Night of the Nerdy Laser.
Welcome, everybody, to Night of the Nerdy Laser podcast, episode 97.
I think so.
Damn it, why didn't we look that up? We're so unprofessional.
The price we pay for getting ahead.
Yeah, it is true. I am your host, as always, Richard. What's the name of that filly you've been talking to? Yule.
And I'm Jeff Lown.
We are going all the way back to 1976, 2 years before I was born. Not even a thought in my... I was probably a thought. Actually, my mom wanted a girl, so...
Oh, got you instead.
Can't have everything, Mom.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing an animal attack movie, which we love here on the show, and we are talking Grizzly.
Yep. That we are.
Have you seen it?
I know I rented it when I was younger, but I didn't remember any of it.
I was going to say, you didn't remember a very specific part of this movie.
No. It was just, one just exploring the shelves and grabbed it as a kid. Probably didn't think anything of it.
So, this is an animal attack movie. It reminds me of Prophecy in many ways, just because it's in the woods, it's about a bear.
Yeah.
Prophecy is a mutant bear, but it's fine. This one's 18 feet tall, 7 feet tall, 11 feet tall, who knows? The description says 18 feet tall.
18 feet tall, huh?
Which, at no point does that feel like an 18 foot tall.
He is punching like a watchtower down. He's just like bashing.
And a helicopter. He's spinning the helicopter or like a dreidel.
Yeah.
No, welcome to the podcast, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram and YouTube, Night of the Nerdy Laser. We would really appreciate that. We do more content over there. You can see the video podcast. You can follow us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever podcasts are sold or given away. Do you think the first person that was like, let's make podcasts free, do you think they're like, fuck?
They are free now, but there's so many people that make money and
you have premium content, you got Patreons, you got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. And I really feel like celebrities kind of took over podcasting like they do everything else.
Yeah.
A movie actor can't just be a movie actor of TV.
Wrestlers. It happened with wrestling bad.
Yeah.
Like wrestling podcasts used to be just fans, and then the wrestlers took over, and just it's shitty.
Yeah, no, it's
like they have the backing, they have the support, like they have. If they want a sponsor, they can go to whoever and say, "Hey, sponsor me."
Yeah, no, that's how it is. But they've really taken away, from podcasters, just because shows that we're going out there and on the grind every day working on it, improving it and making it is what it is now, and then the celebrities just come over and eliminate all that, and then companies pay them instead. It's
yep,
it sucks.
So support us, just leave a review, that makes us happy enough. You can even send us an email. That would be fine, too. Did you ever verify the episode number of this damn episode? That's going to drive me fucking crazy.
I'm pretty sure it's 97.
Hold on. Well, what was last week? Oh, yeah.
Dentist came out, and then...
next week is Castle Freak.
That's
Castle
it.
Freaky. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting ahead, guys, just because lots of things are going on. We're doing a project in the background for episode 100. And since this is 97, I don't know if we've said what it is, but we are covering the Saw franchise.
Yeah. We are.
For episode 100, we're doing all 9 Saw movies. The 10th one is coming out this year, but we are going to get you caught up. And it's going to be a mega episode, people. So we did Halloween. And like we did that in 2 episodes, like however many Halloweens there are, 13 or whatever.
You watched them all,
and like, you could tell yeah, it was awful. It was just the worst. So me and Jeff put a plan together, and the Saw movies are going to be, each episode will be different, or each segment will be better because we're not rushing through it.
Yeah,
because we're doing 1 episode at a time. So we'll watch the movie, do an episode. Even though by the time we get to 6, we can't remember what the hell happened when.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool episode. We don't expect you to listen to all, 4 hours or however long it's going to be in one sitting, but we would appreciate if you just listen to it as you can. And that would mean a lot because we're putting a lot of work into that. And it's a great franchise. Saw X is coming out. And I'll have to make Jeff go to the theater and see it so we can cover it here on the show.
Don't threaten me.
You still haven't seen Fast X?
No, it's not my fault. Blame that on Taco.
You might as well just wait for it to come out on.
Blame that on Taco. No, I want to catch it. I've caught 3 of them, maybe 4 of them in theaters. So.
All right, so Grizzly.
About before we go on, Saw will be our most labor-intensive editing episode for sure. So,
probably yes. And I'm trying to decide. I have the video of it, and I can put it together, but I don't think it'll ever go on YouTube. So
just too long.
Yeah, I mean the trouble I have with it now, Jeff. I mean, it's too long. It would. So what I might do something. We have a project in the background. It's kind of done, but it's not really ready. We have Trash Talk, which is our side project show that's on Tingler Television and Night of the Nerdy Laser YouTube channel, where we show clips and have fun with some of the trashy movies we all love. Well, we have Volume 1 coming out soon. It's actually done. We have a Blu-ray, which is being mailed to me, Jeff. I forgot this.
Oh, cool.
So we have a Blu-ray done where it's got 4 episodes plus a bonus episode that's never aired anywhere else.
Yeah.
So if I can, I mean, it would be cool to do the Saw thing on Blu-ray, and when X comes out, put X on it. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. It's kind of expensive, and we'll just have to see. I haven't been able to make any of the Blu-rays yet or use the company yet because all the sizes are wrong, but it's getting there. So we'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, so we're doing a lot of stuff, and we hope you guys enjoy it because that's why we do it.
Yeah, I mean we enjoy it too, but it's nice when other people enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they would let us know.
You can email us at nightofthenerdylaser@gmail.com. So Grizzly, I mean, it's an animal attack movie. Like, there's no story. There's hardly any characters. I don't even know who the guys are. I couldn't tell for $1 million. I could not tell you a name.
I know the only one. Well, I don't even know his name, but he was like the pilot, and he was just super aggressive and kind of. He's like, I killed so many people in Nam or whatever, and he's like, I can't wait to kill now. And I was like, jeez, just killing a bear, man.
This movie is way gorier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But like I said on like Prophecy and some of the other movies we were doing around that time, because you can check our archive and check out Prophecy. We've covered that, and that was my first 5-star. I think.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
It's fun.
This one is great, but it doesn't have the depth that that one has.
No.
But this one does have some kills in it, so that makes up for it. But these feel like movies that my parents would see.
Yeah, TV movie or something.
like it just feels like a real movie. Like, it
An
starts
adult
and
horror
and
movie,
there's
like an adult horror movie or whatever you were
well,
saying.
not even a horror movie. It just feels like an adult like thriller, and I don't know. I just feel like because you get the sweeping landscape shots and the
Yeah,
music, the da na 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 na,
yeah,
and you get all that, and you get adult actors. There's no teens or anything like that. But right off the bat, we get a great kill.
hmm
We
Well,
get
before
two
we go
girls
on real
camping.
quick, this is a William Girdler film.
Okay, who's
Girdler,
William Girdler?
he is a guy that Elric Kane always mentions on all his shows, Colors of the Dark, stuff like that. Because Girdler had a run of like movies right there during that period that it's just real interesting. He did Abby. He did that like Exorcist like kind of ripoff.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Sheba Baby, Grizzly, Project Kill, Day of the Animals, and the Manitou. So a bunch of
Okay.
like really interesting stuff.
Yeah, I've never seen Manitou, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, no, it sounds cool. I've never seen it either, but I know Elric always like he wanted to have like a movie thing called like Girdler-thon or something like that. Just play all his movies. I always found that funny.
Well, we get a pretty good kill at the beginning.
Yeah.
Get a hand sliced off or an
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
So all this is off scene, right?
Oh, I meant to grab that sticker. Do
Oh
you have
yeah.
yours? Yeah.
Huh?
I said, do you have yours?
I mean, it's somewhere in that hellhole
I
that's
know.
called my room.
I could find it. Just keep saying what you were saying, and I'll come back.
I'll keep talking. So yeah, we get a campfire shot or a camp scene shot. One of the girls, there is two friends. One of them goes away. She comes back, or she hears the screaming, and the other, her friend, is torn to shreds. And we've got an arm, a decapitated arm, and all sorts of good stuff. So did you find it? Oh yeah, I have that one. Yeah, I gotta find those.
Yeah.
I didn't know what movie it was from.
Yeah, it was Grizzly because they made like a fancy package for the Animal Attacks films they released a couple years ago.
They do Grizzly.
They did Grizzly, and then they did Day of the Animals. It should be, but yeah, they did
Severn.
Yeah, Severn.
I'd like to own Grizzly, I think.
Yeah, I have it. I didn't watch it on there on Blue. I
Because
just
you can watch it on Tubi.
Tubi. Yeah, Tubi and Shudder. At the time of this recording, anyway.
There's some good stuff, man, coming out. I don't know if I mean good stuff, but there's stuff coming out.
Stuff you want to see and grab, or what?
I don't know, stuff that's just interesting that I just feel like I need to have in my life, and even if I never watch it.
Yeah.
They got a Grizzly T-shirt.
They didn't have a.
Even the T-shirt says 18 feet of towering fury.
I don't think they did.
You can still get the Grizzly on there. You can get the movie on there. I guess the slip. I don't know if does the slip sell out or.
Probably at this point, but I mean, if they have it, it's available on there.
Well, it's not as good. Oh, what is that? Oh, they have Grizzly standard Blu-ray for $24.
There you go.
And then with the slip cover for $28.
Yeah, I think the slip cover is just black.
Yeah, it is. It's the standard Severn. Well, no, the slip cover, yeah, it's black with the Grizzly and then the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get this. So anyway, yeah, the characters suck, man. I just don't they all just suck balls?
Yeah, they're terrible, and they only serve a purpose for like maybe 20 seconds each. Like,
And they're all, I mean, I understand this is 1976, but everything that comes out of their mouth is not politically correct at all.
No.
And PETA would have a field. We're going to spoil this movie. But I'm just here to tell you, you need to watch this. I don't care if you listen to this whole episode and we tell you what happens to this bear at the end of the movie. You have to see it with your own eyes to believe it.
Yeah, you
It's
really
fucking
do.
amazing. I mean, it's just fucking amazing. So what are some? What do you go talk about?
Well, I mean, it was almost like we got little snippets of like characters and their story, and then the bear just shows up and kills them.
It really is like the girl. You think the girl is going to serve a purpose, but she doesn't.
No, and then you
is that the one that gets in the waterfall?
Yeah, well, yeah, because like you're like she's out there looking for him. I think because the first lady's died or whatever it was, and she's like, well, we didn't find anything today. We didn't track him up here or whatever. So she's like, I'm gonna just soak my feet, and just goes and gets destroyed by the grizzly in the water. And they do the old water turning red or waterfall turning red.
Yeah.
Thing, so.
Yeah, it's behind the waterfall. It's a cool shot. There are cool shots, and they go around. I mean, obviously, when you're using an animal, it's very hard to actually use the animal in the death. So they do a good job of like doing gore and scenes. But you see a bare hand. Yeah. I feel like the name of this movie should be called Runaway Bear just because it's a better. I'm going to make that movie now. I feel like that's Runaway Bears.
Now I feel like I got to be like, Runaway Bear, never come back.
Runaway Bear is on the attack.
Yeah. You know who else is on the attack? Jason.
I thought you were going to say, you know who else likes bears?
Well, yeah, Jason down at the dungeon.
Yeah, I just saw him. I just stopped by the shop. The dungeon in Maryville, Tennessee is easy to get to off East Broadway at the roundabout, next to the Bird in the Book and underneath Southland Books and Cafe. But if you don't live here, don't worry. You can go to Southland_Dungeon over on Instagram, and you can see all the pictures that he posts. And if you see something you like, just message him and he'll mail it to you. Tell him you listen to the show. He'll give you a good discount. And if he doesn't,
it's clobbering time.
Just let me know. I'll take care of business.
Who used to say that? What cartoon used to say it's clobbering time?
Well, two people say that.
All right.
The Thing, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
And then CM Punk says it.
Okay.
But it came from The Thing. Michael Chiklis specifically.
Is that the guy from The Shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best. He's like 4 feet tall and he plays The Thing.
Was Captain America in that?
He wasn't in that. Oh yeah. He was Human Torch.
Oh God.
He has like Chris Evans, huh?
That's so interesting. That's what
Chris Evans had. If you look at his trajectory in comics, it's insane.
Really?
Like he played in so many. The Losers was based on a comic. He was in that.
Yeah.
He's been in so many comic book movies. It's
I'm gonna have to look that up.
This movie, man.
Yeah.
So visit Southland_Dungeon. We love them. We love Jason down there, and you can even check out SouthlandBooksandCafe.com. They're big supporters of us. We're big supporters of them. They Jason loves the show and he supports it. So
thanks, Jason.
Yeah, support him. Just go be a follower on Instagram, and just like every pic, go. Here's what you do. Here's what you got to do. Go be his follower, and then go like just go down the list so that he gets like 4,000 notifications.
I'm sure he'll get
somebody's liked his photo. Yeah, that'd be great. He'll love it.
Do it.
No, this movie it started off like Prophecy, and I'm going to compare it to Prophecy, which isn't fair to the movie. But it feels like it, but then it just doesn't. I mean, and you're right. It's like the only purpose that this bear serves is to kill the people.
Yeah, and the people just are like, I'm going to do something stupid, and the bear's
They're just
like,
fodder.
I'm going to get
Yeah,
you.
they're just fodder. Yeah, the one guy at the end he runs out of shotgun shells, so he holds it like a bat. This thing is 18 feet tall by the description of the poster.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're not going to take it down.
No.
So you might think that this is a mutant bear or anything like that, but it's not. It's just normal big ass bear. But apparently they've had this before. This bear is not new. They knew it was growing.
Oh, the people in the movie.
Yeah, the people in the movie knew it was growing big, so they captured it and they took it up north.
Yeah.
Well, and then it came back.
Yeah.
They all deserve to die.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And I love the excuse. They're like, I don't know. Why do salmon swim upstream, man? Who knows?
Yeah, those two guys. No, and then I thought it was like you're saying, you compare it to Prophecy. I do too, because I was waiting for that message. Because Prophecy, it's like pollution is bad.
That's an eco animal movie.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, well, I gotta see what it is in this, but it wasn't there because that's not what happens here. But it's almost
okay with the eco thing not being there, but I mean, there could have been some message there.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't. It's the bear came back.
What year is Jaws?
73, 75, 70 something.
So this is just Jaws.
Land Jaws. Yeah, that's it. I feel like 75. So,
but yeah, I mean, this is 76. So yeah, I'm sure.
Hot on the heels.
So, but there's definitely a better story in Jaws.
Yeah.
But it has that same horror movies were so weird, man, back in the 70s, because it's almost like, okay, we want to make a horror movie, but people don't really like horror movies, and they're not really, they're not really box office, successes. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this horror movie in this adventure movie with this romantic music in the background. It's like, because that Jaws, like, I forget, like, I think of Jaws as a horror movie, but like it's two separate movies, right? The first half is a horror movie, the second half is just an adventure movie with three guys out on a boat.
Yeah, till the very end when they bring the horror back.
But even then, it's not scary. I mean, it's scary in the fact that you care about these people, but I mean, it's scary just in the same way the Goonies is scary, I mean, it's not scary like, rah.
It's just Quint being like, stop eating.
Stop eating me.
He's stabbing it in the head. Did you
But I imagine if that shark had cooperated, that movie would have just turned into Grizzly, man.
Yeah. The lack of it being there helps it so much. I mean, and then with this one too, like you were saying, it's probably hard to work with a live animal. Like the kills, we get, like some generic look, like a big blanket or like a stick with like some fur on it, and that's what we get because like you can't there was no CGI back then, so obviously you couldn't just like cook up a guy getting eaten in the mouth. You got to work practical.
This movie, I mean, it is just bonk ass crazy, man. There is a part, and I understand bears do this, and I understand that they said this in the movie where they talk about bears burying their kills.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of this movie, he kills one of these guys, and he starts kicking dirt on it, and you don't actually see the paw kicking. You just see dirt like being thrown from a shovel on this guy.
Yeah.
I was rolling, dude. But then, so they go through this. So this guy, he dies. This bear buries him.
Yeah.
And then they're focusing on the guy. Then they show the guy where you just see like his face.
Like
out
in the
ground.
Oh,
yeah, out of the ground.
Yeah.
And they're focusing on the grass, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it just starts getting closer and closer. I was like, oh, he's gonna move and live, and then he'll get his revenge. And so his hand moves, he gets out, he's looking around. This fucking bear attacks him and kills him.
Yeah.
This guy, and it's one of the main guys. And it's just funny to me that motherfucker, he made it, and just nope.
No, that bear was just waiting. He's like, "What are you doing?"
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And then we get the guys. Now they're mad. They're sad
they're on a vendetta in a helicopter.
So they get in the helicopter. I love old vehicles. Just make me happy. I don't know what it is, man. These old bubble helicopters. They're just so funny looking.
Yeah.
Police cars. I love them. Which there's a car toy line that is doing. They do like Drive, a car from Drive, or a car from Terminator 2. They have the police car from Terminator 2, and you know how hard it was for me not to buy that damn thing.
Why didn't you?
I don't know.
Regular price?
$10
or more?
I mean, I think it was like $6.
Oh, that ain't bad. I'm gonna have to look at that. Where was that? Target?
Yeah, I found it at Target, but it's probably one of those things where I'll never see it again, so it won't matter.
Yeah. Car people swoop those things so fast.
Well, it's like that Jeep I have that's crushed. Never seen another one from Jurassic Park.
I got a few right there on the hanging up. I got like a new crushed Jeep, or the Ford Explorer, and then like a regular one, and then a Jeep.
Oh, I got the Ford Explorer. I just called it a Jeep because I don't know cars.
Well, because they have the Jeep, the tan.
Well, yeah, but I don't have the Jeep. I just have the.
You don't
Explorer.
have the Jeep. Oh, good. I know what I'm sending next time. I have an extra.
No, I don't want the normal Jeep. Why the fuck do I want a normal
Jeep?
You're
taking a normal Jeep. No, my favorite's still that Lego set I bought with the flipped over car, and I sent you that pop figure.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
So the end of this movie is batshit crazy. The guys are in the helicopter. They're looking for this bear. They find it, and they chase this bear with a helicopter. And they decide to land the helicopter, which is not a good move.
No.
So they land this helicopter, and then one guy, and then the bear rips off the door and yanks one guy out, throws him across the field. And then the bear is standing there. So I thought this was going to be the end of the movie. So the bear is standing there in front of the helicopter, and there's a guy in the helicopter. He's like, no. Well, what the fuck didn't the guy just turn on the helicopter?
Right?
I thought we were going to get a decapitated bear, but instead, about 5 minutes before this happened, we get a motherfucking decapitated horse. And it's the funniest goddamn thing you're ever going to see.
They just like slapped its head. It sounds like
this guy is riding this horse, and this horse leans up, and you just see the bear slap the head of the horse, but then you see a horse head just go flying.
Yeah,
it's not a real horse. Actually, it's the 70s. Could be fucking real horse. I don't know. But I mean, I'm not kidding. I laughed my ass off this decapitated horse.
I can't believe I missed that when I was watching that.
Yeah, just like this movie is batshit crazy. We're in text, and I was like, yeah, and that decapitated horse, and I put a little emoji of a horse's head, which was genius. And Jeff's like, what are you talking about? It's like, what the fuck? You missed the decapitated horse?
Data entry, man. It'll get you every time.
That's why I'm here for you, buddy.
Thank you.
So anyway, there's two people left. There's this bear. The bear kills the one guy. The guy's shooting the bear with a shotgun.
Yeah.
And it's doing nothing.
No, bear's just like doing bear stuff.
So what would you do? What weapon would you choose if you were fighting?
If I was these guys in 76 fighting a bear that was 18 feet, I'd bring a bazooka.
So they mentioned this rocket launcher earlier in the movie because you got to set it up. I'm telling you, they blow this bear up, and it's the funniest damn. This movie is just batshit crazy. You have to see it.
No, it's one you have to watch. I wonder what those extras.
I mean, they blow up this bear with a bazooka.
Yeah,
people would be going ape shit right now if they did that now.
And it explodes the bear like it's a can of gas.
Oh yeah, no, it's an explosion. Like, it's not bear parts going everywhere. It's just a literal explosion.
It's Michael Bay.
Yeah.
A huge explosion. Crazy.
This
But no,
movie.
I wonder what the Severin Blu-ray has to have some great extras on
Oh,
there.
I need special features on this. Yeah,
I need to know more about it.
Yeah, you said you own it.
Yeah, I didn't. I haven't. I watched, like I said, I watched it digital.
All right, you get an audio commentary.
All right.
With Mondo Digital's Nathaniel Thompson and film writer Troy Howarth.
Okay.
The Grizzly Details, interview with producer David Sheldon and actress Joanne McCall. Is that the woman in it?
Yeah, which one?
Waterfall
Only
woman?
lasted like 5 seconds each.
Towering Fury, interview with actor Tom Akurgi. Wonder if Towering Fury is that the Lookout Tower thing?
I would think so.
But I love that guy because he's like, I don't want to go up there. Nothing happens. You're going to get all the excitement. And this fucking bear just tears it down, kills him.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'll show you.
Movie making in the wilderness, vintage behind the scenes making of. Jaws with Claws,
There we
archival making of Grizzly featurette. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not as exciting as I want.
That's a lot of stuff.
I mean, it is a lot of things. I don't know what I want out of it, but I guess I need to see. We need to do Day of the Animals eventually.
Another Girdler.
I've never seen it.
I don't know if I have either, honestly.
All right. So, how many decapitated horses' heads are you giving this out of 5?
This movie's getting a 3.5. A solid 3.5.
3.5 horse's head. So,
Like-
do you cut the horse's head horizontally, like at the mouth?
It depends
Or
how
do
your
you cut
bare
it
hand bashes
half,
it.
so you get half the horse's head, so you can like mount it on the wall sideways.
Yes. All
I
those.
think I'm gonna go 3.5 too. I was gonna go 3, but I think it's 3.5. It's just so fucking weird, man. It's like this adult movie that's trying to be like adult, but it's just fucking not. And it's just way bonkier than I thought it'd be.
Bonkier. Yeah. Way more bonkers.
Way more bonkier.
All right.
So, have we picked a movie for next week? I don't think we did.
No, I thought we were gonna. Yes, we have one. Blades.
What?
Or did you want to do a full month of animal attacks?
I mean, we don't have to do a full month. What do we have?
Blades was the.
Oh yeah, Blades. We're going to do the Killer Lawnmower movie. Yeah, Blades. It's a time to mow your lawn and time to run from a lawnmower on a golf course. So that'll be fun. I've seen it actually. Well, Severin. Was it a Severin release?
Yeah. No, Vinegar.
Vinegar. So I got the Vinegar release and I watched it back last year when I thought we were doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Blades, and then we'll come up with some stuff after that. I don't know.
Yeah.
If y'all like the theme stuff, let us know and we'll put together a theme. But if not, I kind of like doing the movies we've been doing. They're just just kind of random movies, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what's coming out this summer as far as big stuff because horror usually is more towards October and all that for releases.
Yeah.
But I'd be curious.
What's that one coming out? There is one coming out that's getting like the Paranormal Activity treatment, like it's showing audience members and stuff. Shit, what was the name of that? I can't remember.
They're doing another
The Boogeyman.
Okay, I don't know anything.
Yeah, there's some movie called The Boogeyman coming out this month, and they're making it a big deal. But I think it's just the studio trying to make it a big deal, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right, well, that was fun. It's a batshit crazy movie, and I know we spoil movies, but this one's well worth the watch. It's on Tubi. There is a Grizzly 2.
It's on Shudder also.
Look, it's on Tubi, okay? There is a Grizzly 2 we could try to find.
Is that the one with George Clooney?
Yeah. And I've heard it's even batshit crazier.
I'd imagine.
So, all right, guys. Until next time.
Keep it bloody.
Because somebody has to.